I've got a secret about the IELTS reading. To my defense, I did not really think it was a secret. I thought it was some sort of obvious. And I thought that everybody knew. I thought that all trainers would tell their clients this first thing whenever it comes to the IELTS reading. But I was wrong, and I apologize for that. I sound like I have been gatekeeping it from you, but I actually was not gatekeeping. I did not know that it was not the obvious. So here I am, after being told by a lot of clients that no, their previous trainers did not tell them anything like this. I decided to tell you because you deserve to know. And because this is the obvious. Come on, this is so obvious. Let's get started. We all know that there are two main factors that contribute to your IELTS reading success. The first one is reading comprehension, which you already have. And if you think that your reading comprehension is still very weak and is not good enough to join the IELTS preparation journey, it is very, very important for you to take general English, whatever courses, or you can improve reading comprehension by yourself. I do have a placement test to help you determine your IELTS level, the IELTS reading comprehension level at the moment. It is free. It is on my website. You can access it through the link in my bio. But as I said in one of the videos that went viral last year, IELTS reading is only 40% reading comprehension, but 60% question solving skills. Or in other words, I can call it exam skills. So exam skills are what I'm going to talk about today because it is kind of obvious to me. So the one thing that helped me consistently get 8, 8.5, 9 in IELTS reading and also helped my client achieve their band score in IELTS reading is the fact that we all know exactly whether or not our answers are correct. Let me repeat if you haven't heard it very well. Whenever I do an IELTS reading question, I know exactly whether my answer is correct or not. And how the hell do I do it? I'm going to tell you now. I see IELTS reading as a kind of science. So whenever you do some scientific research, you know that before you come up with a conclusion, you need to do some research and you need proof. You need receipts, basically. So whenever I answer a question, I always ask myself, where is the receipt? Where is the evidence? And where is the proof that this answer is correct? So the one thing that helps me a lot in terms of making sure my answer is correct is the receipt, is the proof. As you have been practicing for the IELTS reading for some time, you know that everything that you use to answer the questions in IELTS reading comes from the text. And the information you get from the text is what you're going to use and what you're going to need to answer the questions. So if you cannot find the evidence, you cannot find the proof for your answers are probably wrong because the information is not there to answer the question. So it is very important for you to know why you answer this way. IELTS is not a guessing game. It is a science. So if you cannot find the evidence for your answers are probably wrong. I said probably, I didn't say for sure, because sometimes luck also plays an important role in the way that you achieve your band score, right? But how many of us can count on luck in this life? I cannot, obviously not me. To prove my point, in my recent IELTS reading exam, I got 8.5. And when I was in the examination room, I was not confident. I was not sure about one question, and it was general training IELTS. And that was why when I got 8.5, I was not surprised because I was not confident about one question, and that question was possibly wrong. It was a true, false, not given question. But I have learned my lesson, and I will not make it again. The second thing that helps me make sure that my answers are correct is the location of the answers in the text. So whenever I read, I always highlight the location of the answers. So I can always retrieve the information. I can always go back and make sure that my answers are correct. The thing here is I do not read the text a second time. I do not read everything in the text, and I do the questions one by one while I am reading the text. So this not only helps me filter the information that is not necessary to answer the questions, but also helps me save a lot of time. In my recent IELTS exam, I only spent about 40 to 45 minutes to answer all the questions in IELTS reading. Don't forget that IELTS reading is 40% reading comprehension and 60% question solving skills. You can get strategies from me if you join my Everything IELTS packages for free. If you're watching this video until this point, I know that you have great attention, you have great concentration, and I know that you will achieve your IELTS reading, IELTS listening, IELTS writing, IELTS speaking, advanced score, IELTS advanced score in general. So I wish you the best, and because you are here to this point of this video, which is quite long, I would like to give you 5% off any service on my website practice9.co. But you should remember that you get free practice tests on practice9.co. Go there, practice for free, nail the IELTS exam right from the first attempt. I made this website specifically for you who can concentrate and get the advanced score that they need. So I'll see you there. For now, you have fun learning. Bye.